What would you pull a gun at me? Don't avoid the question I'm asking. You accuse me with the badge on. I try to turn that on. She say it's all in our hands. Go on, go on, go on, you know. Until I all end up dead. Go on.
Check, check, mic check.
Check one, check one, check two. Check one, check two. Check.
Check, check, check.
Chickity, chickity, check. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Gears Cup Series presented by TA Broadcasting, as we're set to here to bring you live the Phoenix 250 at Phoenix Raceway. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. Horseboat, alongside my good friend, my brother from another mother, Trenoir, a.k.a. Andrew B. Sag. Let's head straight into tonight's action, as they are currently qualifying and getting ready for the race. We have 25 drivers. We have 4 new drivers tonight. I Pet My Ducky is back in the lineup here as a part-time driver. He's going to be driving the number 77 car. But while we're doing that, let's give you some insight on tonight's race, as well as last week's exciting race at Texas, as well as the other latest news points and manufacturing settings. And Andrew, just got to bring you in here for a second. How are you this Saturday night? We've got about 3 weeks in now. Kind of got a couple broadcasts under our belt. How you feeling?
I'm doing real good, Tom. Nice to be here tonight with you.
Yeah, so a little bit about Phoenix Raceway here tonight. It is, give me 1 second while I click through all my screens. So qualifying is starting right now. It is 156 laps, 250 miles with stages on. Tires and fuel are ×2, as always. The pit speed is going to be 45 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour is the pace speed with a pit window of 35 to 40 laps. So going into tonight, or last week's results, as we flip over to that for a moment. Again, what a showing by Zach McCann, or Tenacious Z, as he is called.
Yeah, he really showed out last week, and I mean, the entire night he was just killing it.
Right, Daniel Dillon, the 10-2. Didi was by a lot of drivers picked to be the winner, and he had a really consistent night, finishing second all throughout the night, and as well as Tenacious Z. I Pet My Ducky, Moglia, number 34. He is the number 77 tonight, and Militia coming in there for the Hendrick Motorsports team. As your final top 5 was Tenacious Z, Didi in the 10, A. Green in the 12, Keaton Sawyers in the 19, Bass Pro Shops, Toyota, and the number 88, John Militia Hendrick driven Chevrolet. So the driver standings as we see it for the 2022 Gears Cup Series. Zach McCann's in first place with 287 points. Daniel Dill right behind him a little bit, 24 points behind, with Austin Green 40 points. Mike DeWalt in the 20, 53 points behind. Then you have Keaton Sawyers, 83 points behind. John Militia, 101. Jeff Spires, 111. Matt Albert in the 48, 122. Fortson Poston with 140. That's my boy Pringles in the 11. And Travis Strogeny in the 21, 144 points. Back again. We're in the first leg of the season. It is a marathon, quote-unquote, not a sprint, as the old cliche goes. Trenoir, happy to see.
Really great to see you too, Tom. It's nice to be at Phoenix, and been rolling with this league a couple weeks now. It's really interesting to see how some of these drivers are shaking out in the driver standings here. And
yeah, as we've been recruiting every single week, Trenoir, a lot of these new guys that have come into this league that haven't really driven around the core group of guys, they have dominated. It's really been a couple weeks now where they've clearly have gone out. We've had 4 different winners each week. Anybody's ball game here at this point.
It'll be really interesting to see how that shakes out as we add new drivers. I know you said we have 4 new ones this evening, and I know there was already some teams and or alliances that had been built from past, and as we gain some new people in, perhaps maybe we'll see some new alliances forming. Especially depending on what type of car manufacturer the new drivers pick, as we are going to transition into the manufacturer's standings here. It'll be interesting to see if the Toyotas or the Chevys are going to gain any drivers, because, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have. Honestly, they may have picked up a spot or two as far as Toyotas, but Joe Gibbs Racing still up at the top for the team, 294 points, but Team Penske and those Fords right behind him in second with 9 points behind. Really only fast Chevrolet team, Hendrick Motorsports, sitting there in fourth. It'll be interesting to see how long they can sustain that through the season. The big mover this week was Live Fast Racing, moving up in the sixth spot, as well as the Rick Ware Racing going up to seventh, as they are just almost done here with qualifying. There will be a heat race, so we got some bonus racing for you tonight. That'll be times 3 tire wear. I can't speak English like every broadcast. It'll be really interesting to see how that's going to shape out and who makes the cut and who doesn't. So there's going to be at least 9 drivers tonight that will not make the cut, and we'll have to watch potentially from TA Broadcasting. Again, this is
Tom,
TA Broadcasting bringing you the Phoenix 250.
Kind of interesting. I had a little bit of time to kill before the stream started here tonight, so I hopped into one of these NASCAR machines and tried to take some laps at Phoenix, and I gotta say, with the 3 times tire wear, it will be really interesting to see how they, negotiate that, kind of tri-turn area. It really does get fast and loose through there.
Yeah, definitely the turns 3 and 4. If you don't hit it just right, you're going to be going in the wall. Same with 1 and 2. It's flat. You really have to know your braking points and be conscientious of everybody else on the track. It's a shorter track, so we might see some lap down cars here tonight. It might get a little sloppy as they're just running the time out here at the Gears Cup Series. And the dogleg turn is going to be interesting. When Phoenix has been reconfigured, it's really interesting how it's flipped. It makes the racetrack much more interesting, apparently. For me, I used to hate Phoenix, and now I'm in love with it. I love driving here.
Interestingly enough, with them having opened the track in 1988, and with the broadcast coming up, like to look at a little fun facts. One of my favorite drivers actually won the very first race here. Was Alan Kawicki in 1988. So a little cool fun fact for you guys. And he was actually the first person ever to run a victory lap there for NASCAR. And it was kind of his signature thing, which was the Polish victory lap, where he would run the lap backwards. To anybody who didn't know that, just kind of a nod to his Polish heritage.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
In a Ford Thunderbird. So we'll see if the Fords can take it down tonight.
Well, the hot ticket item has been running in the high 25s, low 26s tonight. That's going to get you into the race. I think 26.4 and above will get you into the heat race.
Yeah, that's about 2 seconds faster than I was running my laps earlier when I was driving.
Do you want to get into the schedule here? So next week, as we roll through this first inaugural season of the Gears Cup Series, on the 26th, we go to Sonoma Raceway, some race course action. First one of the year for these guys. It'll be interesting to see who really has the chops, as they would say in musical terms.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see these guys, turn right as opposed to just turn left.
Let's see who our pole sitters. So on the front row is going to be Keaton A13, and on the outside, as we could probably have predicted, Tenacious Z in second place with 26.024. The fastest lap of the night so far has been 26.005 for Keaton A13. Looks like Jack the Gamer is going to make the heat, as is Zombie 77, Lava Cakes, Militia. So, wow. DD King is just 10th, so it looks like he's going to make the race. Jigsaw is going to be there. BWT is going to be making his debut in the 32 car, making it 9, so he will make it into the big show. Pringles is going to start 6th. We got newcomer NC Florman, who's taking over the 34, starting in 24th. He will be in the heat race. I bet my Ducky in the 13 car is going to qualify 7th here for tonight's race. He will be spared from the heat race. And X Factor Mike, a lot of guys, a big favorite in the league, a guy that I'm good friends with here, that is an admin at the Gears Cup Series, qualifying 11th, dub, qualifying at 16th, Cunningwin in 8th, Agnostic Tree at 20th. So, I mean, there is going to be a lot of drivers that are not going to make the cut here that are usually typically in these races. Again, 25 drivers, only 16 make the cut.
To bring your A game on Saturday nights, for Gears Cup Series.
You do. You have to. You have to.
Let's head on back over to the schedule here. Give me just one sec there, Tom.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
So as you said, Sonoma Raceway next week. What's up with this WWT Raceway? I mean, WTF. Tell me about this.
So that's formerly known as Gateway.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
It is a fun little track to drive, but it is definitely not for the novice or amateur. As we are waiting on our invite for the heat race. Sonoma is going to be interesting next week. A race that I would not dare touch. WWT is going to be a hell of a race. And then the 16th at Atlanta Motor Speedway, that one's going to be a fun one. Iowa Speedway on the 23rd, Chicagoland on the 30th, and then May 7th at Talladega Super Speedway. Again, Gears Racing Series are currently looking for Cup Series drivers as there are a few spots left on the roster. Many may qualify, but only 16 make the race. We encourage any experienced potential drivers to inquire about full-time or part-time opportunities. And please contact us directly through TA Broadcasting or through any of our socials that you see on the screen here tonight. And appreciate you guys coming out, checking us out, checking out the Gears Cup Series. Again, a lot of surprises, as every week it seems to be, of who makes the race and who does not. And apparently, from what I am reading in the race chat, only one admin made the race tonight so far. And the heat race is coming up next. You stay with us. We will be back with you in just a moment. All right, as we are back at TA Broadcasting, want to give a shout out to Throat Goats. Check out the all-new video game online taking the world by storm called Throat Goats. Create a sassy, immersive character and join the massive online following. The first MMORPG of its kind that may just be too hot to stream. Buy now and receive the Slurp, Slurp, Slurp DLC for free. Again, that's Throat Goats. Be a goat with your throat. And Trenoir, we are getting ready for the Phoenix Raceway Heat Race ×3 tire wear. Going to get hot and heavy right away. Looking forward to it as we are set for the heat race.
Well, ready to go racing as we ride around with Factor Mike to start this race. And here we go. Let's go racing.
Yeah, this is what we came to shrew. X Factor Mike now in the lead. Behind him is Mr. Militia in the 88 to 48.
Look at them all spread out back there.
Lava Cakes. Got some new faces here tonight. And we have a lot of side-by-side racing as X Factor Mike's checking out early. Again, you can use the dog leg on the front stretch. All good in the hood, as they would say.
Oh, we had some action back there as he flipped. Someone flipped back there.
Yeah, we have some action in the back. Might be a caution. I'll check out who that was. Wow, the second group. Looks like that might have been Dub getting a little wet and wild early. X Factor Mike now out to an early lead with Militia in second. And let's see who we got in that orange flavored car. Gnostic Tree. And Zombie on the 17. And Dragonfire in the 51 goes inside. He's going to make a pass there. Looks like X Factor Mike's checking out. Got a few card links on Militia in the 88. And he's got a few card links on the rest of the field as Lava Cakes, Matt Albert in the 48 in third. With Red Mamba in fourth. That 21 car of Jigsaw in fifth. Jack the Gamer in sixth. Now the top six are in this race tonight. Everybody else is gone. As they start to separate, and it seems like the usual suspects so far. Could be a surprise here or two. X Factor Mike said, "Good night, I am out of here." Militia in second place here currently. Lava Cake seems to be tracking him down, and Jigsaw getting a good run as well. Red Mamba, young driver this league. Rolling around there in sixth, I do believe, or in fifth, excuse me. Jack the Gamer, another young guy, in sixth. See these guys put their work in. So we got about 41 laps to go, or 41 laps in. Have about 30 laps to go. They will have to pit at least once. Maybe on ×3, maybe twice. Depends if they can stretch it. Red Mamba now, we'll ride around with him as he is currently sitting in fifth place. Battling for position with Jack the Gamer. Mamba there, cutting the dog leg, getting down really low. Going into turn one. Jack the Gamer, though, is tracking him down for 5th place. Again, top 6 get into this race. This is the heat race for the Gears Cup Series. Little wobbly coming out of 2. Jack the Gamer not able to get his Bass Pro Shops number 3 Chevrolet up in position. As we'll roll out to Zombie. Running back there, and I do believe a little bit further on back at about 8th, 9th, and 10th. Battling with Agnostic Tree and Dragonfire. Agnostic Tree makes moves to the inside. He will clear him. Zombie may not make that Sunny D Ford into the big show tonight. Dragonfire trying to do anything as he goes super low and digs while washing up on Zombie. That's not going to get you anywhere there, Dragonfire. We'll ride along with a dash cam of Zombie here for a moment. Get a feel of what Phoenix Raceway feels like on NASCAR Heat 5. And contact behind him between Dub and Dragonfire. The two connect. Making some sweet, sweet love. And now we see some pitting from Zombie and Jack the Gamer. So that's going to change some things up. Mike DeWall still in first. Militia in second. Looks like in third is Jigsaw. Fourth is Lava Cakes. Fifth is Red Mamba, but it looks like he is going to pit as well. We'll see in a moment who our leader is. As we got about 16 of 41 laps gone here tonight. Got about 25 laps to go here in the heat race. Jigsaw is on third right now. Looking behind him would be Lava Cakes in the 48th of Matt Albert. Again, the inaugural season, still learning everybody's name and what they like to be called. Now, interesting thing to note here, Andrew, they did not change the pit road. So the pit road is still coming out. It'll be considered coming off of turn 2.
Okay,
So
that's good to know. So that'll definitely change things later on in the race here for us.
Yeah, that'll make you go around the track to the front stretch. Riding along now with Jack the Gamer in the number 3 car. Having a good time back there. I think he has pitted. And more pitting will happen now as X Factor Mike hits the pits. So does Militia. NC Floorman in the 34. Dragonfire in the 51 out there. Looks like Dynasty 24/7 is in the pits. Oh, Jigsaw almost hit the inside wall coming out of 2. Looks like he is going to pit currently. Jim Red in the 78 car now. Taking some laps. And that Christensen Arms Chevrolet getting hot and heavy. A guy who is a newcomer to this league as well. Putting up a pretty good night so far. But his night could end early.
What is it then? Top 6 get into the main event tonight?
Top 6 get in to win.
And we're at 3 times tire wear right now.
Yeah.
I love it when these guys get a heat race, and as the league grows, it'll be really interesting to see if they do a feature and possibly a semi-feature.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. A lot of drama here.
I think J. Cole, I think the last we checked, he was 4th or 5th. Thanks for coming out, watching the broadcast tonight, folks. TA Broadcasting, I am Trenoir. With me and host tonight is Horseboat, a.k.a. Tom Torrey, my good friend. We are at Phoenix Raceway, bringing you the Gears Racing Series Cup style. Just having a great time tonight.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I don't know about you, but I'm having a good time. X Factor Mike is now your leader yet again with 20 laps to go with Malicious 88. Yep, X Factor Mike is our leader currently. Second place is Militia in the 88 car. My memory serves me correct. Mamba is third in the 6. Lava Cakes is third, in the 48. And that's basically all we can tell you right now. Without a ticker or a tracker, it makes it incredibly hard to track everybody down. But we know Factor Mike is first. John Militia in the 88 is second. And Lava Cakes in the 48 is third. Can your top 6 make the race tonight? As I've mentioned 40 times before. We ride along with X Factor Mike. Militia is a couple car lengths behind. Mike has been able to lose him. And it looks like he will continue to do so. Again, less than 20 laps to go. And it's looking like, from what I can see, they may have to pit one more time.
It's really interesting how that 3 times tire wear really changes things.
It does. It really does. It's interesting. I know some leagues that run times 3 tire wear in 100%. That's wild. It creates for a huge dynamic, a different type of racing. Again, this is a heat race. We do have stages on here tonight. Yep, one single stage here, 41 lapper. Riding along now with Militia.
This is a really nice looking track.
Down. Yeah, it is a beautiful track. They went for realism. Again, shout out to Throat Goats for sponsoring this beloved heat race tonight.
Throat Goats.
Previous sponsor, but always a goat of a sponsor. Factor Mike pulling away now. Everybody's spread out here at Phoenix. First is X Factor Mike. Second is Militia 88. Third is Lava Cakes. Let me see if I can find any action for us. Mamba in the 6 car. Running all by his lonesome.
That sexy Oscar Mayer Wiener's car. Ford
I think
Mustang.
that's the one that's got bacon all over it, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. But he is going to pit now. Looks like Wise Guys in the 2 is a no-go. He is out of the race for the rest of the evening. Rough end to his evening. Jack the Gamer leaving pit road in the number 3 Bass Pro Shops car. Gotta love Dale Earnhardt and what he brought to the sport.
You know, whenever I see that number 3, it always going to make anybody think about Dale Earnhardt's kind of fun thing about Phoenix with him. back in 2010. He came into the race behind Mark Martin, trailing 45 points, heading into the last race of the season. But at Phoenix, Earnhardt took out Martin and most of the field, leading about 262 of the 312 laps of that race. And since Mark Martin had crashed on the last lap, he finished only 10th, and that left Earnhardt with a 6-point lead over Mark Martin, which allowed Earnhardt to clinch his 4th of his 7 championships 2 weeks later at Atlanta. So that's a little fun fact about Earnhardt and Phoenix Raceway.
Not much time left for anybody to make a move and take a shot at stopping X Factor Mike. Cock Edition. I think it's yeah. Let me see here. That's what I wanted. Oh, excuse me. Good Lord. Not much time left for anyone as X Factor Mike is hitting the pits now. We'll see if he's able to retain that lead, as Dynasty has pitted. Looks like Militia in the pits as well. Jigsaw in the pits. Yes, Tenacious, you are right. It would be perfect for that advertisement piece for that commercial. Factor Mike getting off of pit road now, back out on the track. His race to lose, I believe, at this point. Less than 10 laps to go here at Phoenix. In the heat race, before we get set to go 250 miles. Again, top 6 make the jam. Dub in 11th place there, riding around against Factor Mike. Likely his night will be done after this heat race is over.
Man, I can't wait for the main event. There is some great content coming up for you folks out there. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching Tom and I and all these wild guys riding around on the track out here tonight, as we're still riding around with X Factor Mike.
Third place now is X Factor Mike. We go to chase cam now. Looks like, let's see who has went into the pits late. I'm going to try to hold out there. Looks like everybody's on track now, besides the 2 car. X Factor Mike in 3rd. Not much time left. NC Floorman in 1st with Dragonfire in 2nd. So these 2 guys trying to make it upset here with very little time left. Lava Cakes holding down the 6th spot.
Welcome to the broadcast, Tommy Deep Pockets.
One of my favorite guys to talk to, Mr. Pockets.
Longtime friend and viewer. So glad you could come and hang out with us tonight. And I would be remiss to say if there wasn't some sort of good crash this evening in this race.
Oh, we're going to see a crash tonight for sure. Yeah, NC Foreman in the 34 is your leader currently with 1 lap to go. I do believe he's going to pull it off.
J. Cole, sorry I missed your message back there. We had a request out there for the quad cam. We will get to the quad cam in the main event, so I hope you are ready for it. I'm very happy that there was a request for it because it's one of my favorite features and some crazy shit happens there. I don't want to see what it...
there at the end, but I do believe that is it. Race is over.
Quad cam!
Get you the result in just a moment. NC Floorman is your winner with X Factor Mike finishing second, Dragonfire in third, Militia in fourth, Jigsaw in fifth, and Lava Cakes in sixth. Everybody else, get the hell out. You're done.
Well, yeah, get out, boot up your stream, come and hang out with us. Let's watch this kick-ass main event that's about to come up.
Again, that heat race was sponsored by our good friends at Throat Goats. Again, check out the all-new video game taking the world by storm called Throat Goats. Create a sassy, immersive character and join the massive online following. The first MMORPG of its kind that may just be too hot to stream. Buy now and receive the Slurp 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 DLC for free. Again, that's Throat Goats. Be a goat with your throat. One of my all-time favorite commercials and video games I'm looking forward to this holiday season.
Yeah, Tom. It's kind of reminds me of that other goat game, and you know, if it's anything like that, but with your throat, it definitely is gonna be the goat.
Again, 156 laps, 250 miles. Pit window is going to be 35 to 40 laps. As we wait for the main event here tonight, we're going to take a short break as we're going to get set. Get ready to go. Maybe grab a sandwich. Who knows? Again, this is the Phoenix 250 at Phoenix Raceway presented by TA Broadcasting. 156 laps on deck for you tonight. Stage racing, 250 miles. Again, the pit window is going to be 35 to 40 laps. If this is something you like and it's something you like to see as far as racing goes, you want to join, you got an Xbox, got NASCAR Heat 5, give us a follow, get in contact with us. We'll give you a tryout. Looking for experienced drivers yet? We do have a few spots left for an opportunity. Again, give us a shout. We'll be right back in just a moment with your main event here for the Phoenix 250. And we are back for the Phoenix 250 at Phoenix Raceway, presented by TA Broadcast. We want to give a big shout-out to our promotional sponsor, the new Gentlemen's Club, Schmidt's Tits Gentlemen's Club. Slide on into Milwaukee's hottest new club. Schmidt's Tits Gentlemen's Club offers only the highest quality entertainers that will make you rock solid. Whether you're into BBWs or whatever tickles your fancy, rest assured Schmidt's Tits Gentlemen's Club has everything you're looking for. Stop on in for all-you-can-eat buffet for $10.99, or dive on in on Muff Dive Mondays, where the ladies bare their bush and show their tush. Located on the corner of Old World 3rd and Wisconsin, Milwaukee. As we are getting set for the main race here, the 250, Keaton Sawyers and the Toyotas on the front row with Tenacious C in second there as we get set to run the green flag. And here we go, racing in the Gears Cup Series.
This is what we came to do, Tom.
This is indeed what we came to do. Again, welcome if you're just joining us. We are just getting underway. Lap 1 of 37 here in stage 1. Again, your leader first right now is Keaton, A13 in the 19 of the Bass Pro Shops Tracker Toyota Camry. You got Roars in the 43 making his way back this week. And then the number 4 car, let me get a number on that. That is J. Cole. And just outside of him, looks like it'll be the 38 car. Looks like that is going to be Tired Kibbles, 155. I love it. As Roars makes the pass around Tenacious Z for second place, and that Sunoco 43 Chevrolet is off to a fast start. Lava Cakes did not make the race from what I remember. No, he did make the race. Yes, he did. He finished 6th. He is back currently in last. So I think there's some guys playing the slow game here. As they start to get out single file, they jump down to that dog leg. Keaton 813 is first. Roars 43 in the 43 in second. Tenacious Z in the 18 in third, but going to pass for second. And inside is the 18, and J. Cole is going to make his presence felt. As you can see, a bunch of different guys' driving lines are all different coming out of turn 4. This will be a battle of attrition tonight. Hopefully people can stay, keep their cars straight, ×2 tire wear, so they're going to be able to hold it for a little while. About 20 laps in, you're really going to start feeling it. So I was mentioning to my partner, Trenoir, that I was going to try out for this race tonight, but there's too many guys that are just so fast. As the 4 of the 43 make contact, allowing Tenacious Z to get inside and get by. Roars will drop back to third. J. Cole in fourth. And then Tired Kibbles in the 32. Again, Keaton A13 is your leader in the 19 car. Second is Tenacious Z. Third is Roars 43. J. Cole is in fourth. Tired Kibble is 155 in fifth. Cunning Win, you see there hanging around in seventh. Dale Pringle's back there in eighth. He is pretty fast as well, as I was practicing with him this week. Tenacious Z is in the 18 car. It's interesting to see them come off of 4, Trenoir, and hit that dog leg. Bottom out, come back up, hit that turn just right.
All right, Tom, so I know I had some requests for this earlier in the race, but we are going to bring it to you now. Here is your quad cam action.
Oh,
Tenacious
yeah.
Z is in our bottom right. We've got Factor Mike in the number 20 in the top right. Keaton in the top left. And down left, we have the live feed of Keaton right now. So I'm going to take you elsewhere since our leader and our second place are in the quad cam. They are battling for the lead as we speak. You can see them both going for it there.
Yeah, as we have a good battle for the lead, Trenoir. Tenacious D goes the inside. Looks like he is going to clear him this time by. And welcome, everyone. It's the Saturday Night Tenacious D. Keaton says no fucking way as he goes back in to turn 3 and takes the lead right back to lead this lap. But J. Cole in that apple bush-like car that probably tastes like piss is coming up trying to go for the lead. And it's 3 wide going into 1 and 2. 18 car does a smart thing, backs off a little bit. 43 does not show him any quarter, though, and pushes him up towards the front. Tenacious D is your leader right now. What a good battle up front. As we're following along with Tenacious Z, as there is a battle for second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and so on and so forth. Kind of broken up into 2, maybe 3 groups. But this battle for second place right now is something to see. As now here goes Roars in that Sunoco Chevy Camaro. Battling for second place now. Keaton A13 trying to take it back on the inside. Goes below the yellow. They do not enforce that rule here. And the 77 of I Pet My Ducky is right up there as well now. Looks like J. Cole went a little too hard in the paint. Had to sit back there for a lap or 2.
I love the quad cam, Tom. Love it.
I love the quad cam. Again, Tenacious Z is your current leader. And he is gone. In a good battle. It's really been a good battle for second on back here till about 6th. And even then, we have contact. J. Cole on the inside wall in the backstretch making contact with, I believe, I Pet My Ducky, or it looks like Agnostic Tree. Let me see who that was. Oh, that looks like Tired Kibbles that might have made contact with J. Cole. No matter. They're still going green. Yeah, and your leader is Tenacious Z, and he took over probably about 10 laps ago. Because we have 20 laps to go here in stage 1. They're going to have to pit at least once. I do believe, if my memory serves me correct, maybe once. They may be able to stretch it if they're smart about it. It's in that 35 to 40 lap range, so hopefully you could save your tires, give yourself a little bit more time. Take home that stage 1 win.
Let's go Toyotas. Tommy Deep Pockets. Sorry to talk over you, Tom. I just noticed we had a message there. I got to make my chat thing here bigger so I can respond to them quicker. But yes, Tom Deep Pockets. Toyota's kicking some ass again tonight.
Toyotas, I have been out front most of the night, but that 43 car looking to make a pass for first as he has been working, as Bob Seeger would say. Trying to get up to the front. In that blue and yellow, a bold blue and yellow Sunoco Chevy Camaro. As we go live on Roars, on board Roars' car. Hate to say that name, but Roars is a hell of a guy, hell of a racer. As you can see, giving the 18 car a run for its money, a lot like Didi did last week. You see Didi back there, I do believe, in the top 10 in that group. Oh, they both come off turn 2 a little bit loose. Keaton hanging around in there. Tired Kibbles hanging in there as well. taking that dog leg, skipping the straightaway. Couple guys making contact with the wall. Again, these setups are getting nice and worn in now. No custom setups here in the Gears Cup Series. We use the slider setups on NASCAR Heat 5. Makes it a little bit challenging for our experienced drivers. And some contact between the 43 and the 18. Getting up that left rear quarter panel. Tommy D Pockets. Son of a bitch. It looks like we are getting close to 10 laps to go here in stage 1 of the Phoenix 250. Roar's making a little contact and then kind of backing off. Tenacious Z out in front has led since about lap 10 on. Give or take a couple laps. Pardon me, having some fun in the booth. But your top 5 right now as it stands. Tenacious Z, Roars, Keaton, Tired Kibbles, and I Pet My Ducky. Pet My Ducky goes from the 34 to the 77. Since he is a part-time driver, he does not have a sole number. So you'll see him in multiple numbers throughout the year, I'm sure. Again, it's starting to get a little bit spread out. Couple battles, a little bit everywhere. Roar's cutting down the dogleg, trying to cut some time off. Gain a little bit more position. I believe that they're not going to pit on this first stage until the stage is over. Okay, so we're coming to the 10 to go mark here now. It'll be interesting to see who can hold on. Some people may have wasted their tires early. Might see some late bloomers towards the end of the race. Again, the top 4 were stage points, not top 5 here. Stage wins are important as well. Try to get into the proverbial chase. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and sticking around. Again, first is Tenacious Z. Second is Roars in that 43 car. Keaton in the 19 car with the Bass Pro Shops Toyota Camry. Tired Kibbles in 4th. And I Pet My Ducky in 5th, but it looks like I believe TD King trying to get up in there. All up in his business.
All up in yas.
All up in yas. As a wise man once said to me. Again, we'll have 7 to go here at the line. Yeah, Tenacious Z, it's just, the M&M's car is so fitting. Good driver, but he's going to pit. He is going to pit and concede the lead. So your new leader now is the one and the only Roars in the 43 Sunoco. So it looks like he won't be able to hold out. Tenacious Z will pit. And that is quite interesting. Looks like the Sunoco will as well. Keaton will stay out. He will take the lead. Looks like some people cannot hold out. It'll be interesting enough to see who's going to go in the pits this time by, who's going to stay out. Keaton is going to stay out. Still in the lead. As Trenoir now is going to switch to the quad cam. Our very own quad cam here at TA Broadcasting. DD King, a new addition to this week's quad cam. Some guys are going to try to push it and stay out. They may blow a tire here, so it's going to get interesting before this one is over. Got less. We got about 5 laps to go. Keaton 813 is your leader. Tired Kibbles in the 38, trying to make the run to get a stage win as he's going hard in the paint now. It's very interesting as far as strategy-wise. Some guys using up all their right rear, and it will chew it apart here in Phoenix. Tire wear is paramount here. Got to lay down some rubber. Keaton, 813, trying to hold out. Looking on his onboard, I can see he has about 6% in his right rear left. Mike DeWalt in the DeWalt Toyota Camry 20, who's in 4th place now, has about 11%. Keaton still your leader, but Tired Kibbles making a move. And he will concede the lead. Tired Kibbles in the 38 is now your leader with 1 lap to go. Tired Kibbles and in the battle with the 32. 32 goes on the inside. Could it be BWT? Wow. And I do believe Mike DeWalt is in 2nd. Let's see what happens here next. Tired Kibbles, I do believe, is your winner of stage 1. Second is going to be X Factor Mike. Third is going to be Cunning Wind. And 4th is Jigsaw with Steady Pringles, just missing out on some points. So I want to say hello to a new book coming out here this spring. Fleshlight Files X Factor Edition. Debut author Factor Mike splooges onto the scene with a New York Times best-selling book, Fleshlight Files X Factor Edition. A throbbing tell-all book with the juiciest details and tales of fantasy as Factor Mike goes from 1999 Mariah Carey to 2017 Riley Reid. What goes through the mind of an avid masturbator? Buy this book and find out now. That's Fleshlight Files X Factor Edition. Available at all Barnes and Nobles and adult stores near you. Again, that is Fleshlight Files X Factor Edition. I'm going to be picking up a copy here this weekend. Here we go on the front row. And away we go for stage number 2. Your new leader out there so far is X Factor Mike. Taking a lead as the pack trails him. 3 wide, 4 wide in some cases, come out of 2. Battle for second. Tired Kibbles prevails in 2nd place. Digging to the bottom, trying to get underneath X Factor Mike. He will not in this time. Jigsaw in 3rd right now. Cunning Wind 4th, and a litany of drivers in the field for 5th on back, battling for position. 53 laps here in stage 2, so definitely some pitting will go on. Again, as we noticed, some of those guys getting out to a long run early on had to pit a couple laps before that stage ending them, costing them stage points. So sometimes aggression does not pay off here. Jigsaw in 2nd place now. Tired Kibbles in 3rd. J. Cole in 4th. And it looks like in 5th right now is still Pringles in that FedEx 11 car. Jigsaw going to the inside, trying to gain some ground on that Ford Mustang. Wood Brothers ride. X Factor Mike running smooth. Smooth as silk here. Your leader of stage 2 so far for the first 5 laps. 5 laps of 53. Stage winner. Again, congratulations to Tired Kibbles. One of the new drivers here. One of the 4. Has a great stage here so far. Indeed it was. Jigsaw closing in on X Factor Mike. Tired Kibbles right there. J. Cole. Dale Pringles.
These guys are racing awesome. I didn't even realize you could go below the yellow line there when I was driving this.
Yeah, you can. People cut it all the time. Jigsaw trying to get a good run on the outside. X Factor Mike blocking that bottom lane, but Jigsaw is going to go right around. And J. Cole,
he's going to clear him this time.
Wow, that was a little bit of aggressiveness, going to cost him. And the banging doors is the 4 and the 11 car for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Tired Kibbles in the 38 trying to get away from this action. J. Cole will prevail at 3rd so far. 4th is going to be Roars to the 43. Battle for 5th now between the FedEx ride and Tired Kibbles. It's a good name. I like that name a lot.
I love that name, Tired Kibbles. And Tom.
And 43 and 4 make contact. Yes, Trenoir.
Yes, I am going to take us down, way down, to the quad cam. It just gets me pumped to take us to the quad cam. We got X Factor Mike in 2nd in the top right. In the bottom right, Tenacious Z just killed it earlier in the stage. Let's see if he can get that M&M's Toyota back into the front of the pack. On the bottom, we have the live feed of Jigsaw, our current leader. Looking back on them boys in the chase cam. On the top left, we have Keaton in that number 19, sitting currently in 7th. The great thing about TA Broadcasting and the Gears Cup Series being a member, it is encouraged to stream your race. And if you do that, you can get on the quad cam and have your stream featured for the race, showcase your badassiveness, if it will. Let these boys know how you run and show it to the world. And it's just really fun time for all the people in the league.
Oh, yeah.
We get to look back and check out the videos, see where maybe they might have made a mistake. It gives them a live recording of it that stays with the Gears Cup Series. And really, it's just a lot of fun for everybody.
Absolutely. You're damn right. Damn right. Here. A lot of action has happened in the moments that has passed. I do believe your leader at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, is Jigsaw in the 21. 2nd is J. Cole in the 4. So it's Mustangs now making a strong push in stage 2. Roars is in 3rd with Mike trying to pass the inside for 3rd. He will sit in 4th at this moment. 5th is Stale Pringles. 6th is Tired Kibbles. And this group of 6 has walked away from the rest of the field at the moment. But if my eyes are working correctly, Tenacious Z is working on cutting win for 7th and on his way to the front. I said Tenacious Z in the 18 and the M&M's fighting, cutting win for 7th. Oh, so it looks like Mike is in 3rd. Roars is 12th and a lap down currently. Not sure what happened there with the 43 car. And contact between 21 and the 4. Man, this is some rough racing. 43 trying to get his lap back. 3 wide, the 20, and the 4 made connection. Oh, and the 43 has hit the outside wall on the back stretch. Keeps it together. J. Cole hits the inside wall ever so gently. What a race so far. No cautions. Caution free here at the Gears Cup Series at Phoenix.
What a testament how good these guys are, really. I mean,
yeah, about 18 laps in of 53. Pit strategy will be important here. Again, as they jumble up for the pits, you'll have to bear with us as we get our bearings. To know who the hell is the leader. Jigsaw is still your leader. In second place right now is X Factor Mike. Third is J. Cole. Fourth is Tired Kibbles. Fifth is Stale Pringles. Sixth is Cunning Wind. Excuse me, sixth is Tenacious Z. Seventh is Cunning Wind. And DD King in eighth. Keaton in ninth. And I can't see that far back right now because I'm watching the front. Thank you, Schmitz. I know Andy's planning on stopping by there after the race. Again, Muff Dive Mondays. All Bush review. All you can eat buffet every day for $10.99. So if you're obese like I am, hop on in.
They do have lunch specials, as it says, so, I mean, I could get some prime rib. That sounds great.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, over Easter, they're doing the Singles for Shingles program.
It's a roofing...
To help
roofing thing.
With poor roofing and construction workers who are out of work. Or something. Jigsaw in first. Now Roars passes him to get his lap back. The Roars barely hanging on. As Bon Jovi would say, living on the edge. Definitely is. Getting hot and heavy as X Factor Mike passes on the outside. Gets him easily. And it looks like he is not going to clear him, though. Jigsaw coming right back. That's testament to life. They get straight. They do not hit. They get close. Side by side going into 3 and 4. J. Cole. J. Cole trying to do something. Mike loses it. Spins out. And does he hit anybody else? No. He gets down to the bottom and saves it.
Heading to the quad cam. We got Mike on that.
Wow. He is falling behind now. 9th place. He gets it straight again. Unfortunate for him tonight. Jigsaw is your leader with J. Cole in the 4 in second. Tired Kibbles in third. Fourth is Stale Pringles, a Tenacious C in fifth. Good racing here at Phoenix Raceway. And what a crazy incident, but no contact with anybody. Mike kept it straight after he spun around, saved his car. Back in 11th place so far right now. 30 laps to go. In Stage 2, again, your Stage 1 winner was the 38 car of Tired Kibbles. Again, debut driver in the 38 car tonight.
Well, as we're here on the quad cam, a takeover, give my buddy a little break, get a drink of water. That was unfortunate what we saw happen with X Factor Mike there. But we did see him take a position back as he moves into 10th. We've got Tenacious Z on the bottom right in 4th place. Currently working in that pink M&M's Toyota on the live feed in the chase cam. We have Jigsaw in that number 21 Mustang. Currently leading these boys around the track. And on the top left, Keaton, number 19 in 7th. It has been a hell of a race as we see that 38 car make a move underneath Jigsaw. We're going to head back to the live scene so that we can watch these boys race in a live capacity. We did see Jigsaw lose some speed there. Not sure exactly what happened. We're seeing the FedEx car make a move underneath him. And Tenacious Z making a move. Well, they are 3 wide, pushing to try to move back into the lead position.
Oh, we have contact between DD and the FedEx car, and DD is around in turn 1 and 2. Tenacious Z has passed Jigsaw for second there. His Tired Kibbles is your leader. Yeah, as the setups are now being put in, you can do that when you pit. You can change things around if you need to. So people have put in things that they like. Jigsaw has gotten loose.
Yeah, whatever sort of adjustments he made in the pits definitely didn't work because he lost a lot of speed, or maybe just something worked better for the other drivers.
Sure.
As we ride around with Tenacious Z.
Yeah, he is in second place right now. His Tired Kibbles is your leader. It'll be interesting to see if he'll pit this time by. He will not.
Tenacious Z whooping that ass last week. Let's see if he can show out and take the lead and win another one tonight.
Yeah, as we're coming up 20 laps to go here in just a few. Thank you again to anybody who has joined us for this race at Phoenix, for the Phoenix 250. Pits are happening here. People are pitting, and the 38 is going to concede the lead to Tenacious Z in the 18 car. He is now your leader, yet again. Second is Cunning Wind. Third is the iPad by Ducky. The Keaton is going to take that now in battle, so that's a battle for third and fourth. Taking that dog leg to the inside. Tenacious Z just seems to have a good line. Cunning Wind as well has always been consistent. Seems to drive very well. Now that I talk good about him, hits the wall. Very smooth. Oh, as I Pet My Ducky got a little loose there going into 1 and 2, able to keep it together. Let's take a quick look at the quad cam. Let's see who we've got there tonight. I Pet My Ducky is a guy to watch out here. Hopefully he can keep it together. Doing a hell of a job. Looks like Tenacious Z is pitting. Cunning Wind is pitting. The 51 Dragonfire, I do believe, is your new leader. Looks like behind him is going to be the 32 ride. And then the 19. The 19, Eaton 813 is your leader. Do believe he is yet to pit. Getting hot and heavy. We go through our pit cycle. Quad cam is perfect. Thank you. Looks like people are starting to pit. Yeah, as Keaton will pit. As these people go through their pit cycles, it's important to note what they're doing as they go through their settings. So if we're on the quad cam, if you can see it, some people like a loose car, some people like a tight car. Wedge is important at this track, as is tire pressure. You want to get optimal tire wear out of your right rear for the long runs. If you're a stage guy, you're playing for the stage, maybe you play it a little bit differently. But it seems as though some people like a looser race car here. But it depends on how you hit the dog leg too. If you're aggressive and hit the dog leg hard, you could, in a loose car, you go right around as Mike did earlier. All right, as we have less than 20 laps to go here, coming up to about 15. We're going to do sounds of TA Broadcasting at Phoenix Raceway for the Phoenix 250. Give you about a minute or two of on board with X Factor Mike in the 20 to Walcott driving around in 10th here on TA Broadcasting.
Nothing happened.
We got less than 10 laps to go here at stage 2 for the Phoenix 250. Riding around here still with X Factor Mike. Battle for 4th and 5th now between Keaton and Cunning Wind. It is a good one. We're looking for our leader here for the moment. Tenacious Z is in third, looks like. J. Cole is in third. Keaton is in fourth. J. Cole, I do believe, is in second. Not sure who the leader is, but we do know J. Cole's in second. Tenacious Z is in third. Keaton A13 is in fourth. We have 3 laps to go. I do apologize without a ticker. It makes it much more complicated than what it needs to be. J. Cole now is giving up position to Tenacious Z. Tenacious Z is looking to take second. And I do believe 1 to go here at the line. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Tired Kibbles again for the lead. Have 1 to go to the line here right now. Tenacious Z is in second. J. Cole is in third. Keaton A13 in fourth. I think behind him is Cunning Win. And a battle for second here. J. Cole trying to make something happen at the line. Yes, and your winner for stage 2 is Tired Kibble. Second place is going to be Tenacious Z. Third is going to be J. Cole. And fourth is going to be Keaton A13 with Cunning Win just missing out in fifth. Want to say hello to our friends here for our final stage at BBC Plowing next winter, wherever you are. If there's snow that needs to be plowed, contact BBC Plowing. With BBC Plowing, our guys with the big black trucks will come and plow the shit out of your driveway and blow your mind with their low budget on the down low payment plan. There's no reason not to call BBC Plowing. So call 1-800-PLOW-BBC. That's 1-800-PLOW-BBC because our BBC is so damn good, even your wife will love it. Again, that is BBC Plowing. Give them a call wherever you are in the United States. The guys in the big black trucks will come and plow your driveway.
Dude, I gotta call them and get them to come and plow my driveway as we are going to the quad cam as these boys go back to live action Tomsky. We have Tenacious Z in third and Keaton in fourth in the bottom right and top left. We are ready to go green, and this is what we came to do. We have Keaton in the bottom left as well, so I'm going to switch that out as we see Blood Wet Amp has parked it for the night, but we got 3 wide racing here. Tired Kibbles in the 38 in second right now as we have a new leader, the number 4 Bush, with Tenacious Z falling back to third.
Yeah, in the final stage, you see a lot of Fords and a lot of Camrys. You don't see any Chevrolets, but Lava Cakes is sneaking up there. Looks like he's about 5th or 6th, battling with another Toyota Camry in the FedEx number 11. What a race we have in store for you. So we have 156 laps, or excuse me, 56 laps of awesomeness. battle for first is a hot one between J. Cole, Tired Kibbles, Tenacious C, Cunning Wind, Stale Pringles, Jigsaw. And I do believe Roars is back on the lead lap. J. Cole, your leader, makes contact. Looks like Kibbles and Tenacious Z makes contact. Everybody stay straight. Nobody takes anybody else out, but it gives J. Cole some room to extend his lead. Again, 56 laps of racing here in this final stage. Tired Kibbles winning stage 1 and stage 2. The newcomer to the Gears Cup Series. Thank you for jumping aboard, Tired Kibbles. Hopefully I can call your dumbass gamer tag all season long and more contact. What am I to say? My name's Horseboat. Who the hell would think of that?
We got J. Cole in that bush, number 4,
Bush
in the
Light
bottom left live feed. Right behind him, Tenacious Z. Well, I shouldn't say right behind him. He's a couple car lengths back now, Tom. J. Cole has seemed to have found the line.
Right now. Tenacious Z is going to chase him down right now.
Is it possible we could have a repeat, or is J. Cole going to hold it and take down his first win of the season?
I'm kind of banking on the fact that this whole season, we're 4 races in with duels, Daytona, all of that. We've had 4, we've had different winners every single time. I am rooting for a different winner. If it's J. Cole, that would be awesome. Cunning Wind would be awesome to get to see catch a win here tonight. But it'd be cool to see somebody new. Again, this is in need.
Oh, somebody got it.
Roars goes the inside wall coming out of 4. He's able to hold it together to stay straight, but he will drop to the back of the field. Good heads-up play. And this, again, as you mentioned before, Trenoir, a credit to the driving skill of these guys. We have 30-plus drivers that are listed on our roster. Again, only 16 make the race. You qualify wherever you qualify, and then you finish in the heat race, wherever you finish there, you're good. Like that's where you get points for the evening.
And watch out now,
the big show.
Tom, but X Factor Mike has moved back up and now is in 6th behind Keaton. Can Keaton and Mike work together now to run these boys down that are leading the way in J. Cole and Tenacious Z, who are dominating again? Tenacious Z once again showing us his driving skill this evening.
Yeah, you mentioned X Factor Mike. Looks like X Factor Mike and Stale Pringles has made a good connection. Lava takes a look at the fountain. Tenacious Z now going in the inside of J. Cole in the number 4, and he's going to pass him to the inside. Cunning Wind in the 41. In 3rd, trying to capitalize. Good Lord. Looks like J. Cole in the 4 in the Busch Light Apple is your leader right now. Tenacious Z in the 18 M&M's car in 2nd. Cunning Wind the 41 in the Haas Ford Mustang in 3rd. Jigsaw in 4th. Keaton in 5th. Michael, the X Factor, with his new book out here this summer. Looks like he's at 6th. Word up to his new book. That's a real page turner from what I hear. Is that number 20? Again, Gears Cup Series own X Factor Mike with a new book coming out. Available in Barnes and Nobles everywhere and adult stores near you. Like I said, real page turner. As he's back there battling for a top 10 finish. As we've got, looks like about 46 laps to go. We're 10 laps into the final stage. I love the diversity of drivers each and every week up here in that top spot. Tenacious Z, though, looks like he's going to be a consistent front runner all season long.
Yeah, I really like the pink M&M's car, actually. It's pretty sweet looking.
Looks like almost like
or
a lavender.
Like purple, pink, lavender.
Lavender-ish. Yeah, the number 18 car trying and clawing. Goes to the inside again. They're door to door. Coming out of 2. Tenacious Z will clear him. And now it leaves 3 Mustangs in the dust. Those Fords are fast, but that Toyota's faster. All over the wheels, Tenacious Z. Looks like he likes a loose race car.
And Tenacious Z, our new leader, how go figure. He was kind of just waiting to make his move, I think. And is he going to hold out the lead and dominate? Oh, yeah. See him get into that inside pit wall there.
Yeah, J. Cole, the Busch Light. And then he bangs doors with Jigsaw on the 21.
Now, is this a case of where he maybe just pushed it way too hard coming out of the stage break and now is feeling effects of giving her a little bit too much, or as you would say, going too hard in the paint?
Yeah, it could be a multitude of things. J. Cole, as we've seen through the course of the season, he's not afraid to put his line down and bang doors. He's a good guy as far as giving you position back if he tries to take you out or if it looks like that way. As Bristol happened between him and Mike, but as we were told, he was really cool about it, gave the spot back, and he's a good, clean driver. He's just aggressive. That's just his nature, and you have to be aware of that driving around with him. Jigsaw as well. He's a smooth driver, man. He's got a good line. All these guys have exceptional skill. Some of the best on consoles. I say that Jigsaw hits the wall going into 1. Still maintains his position. Cunning Wind closing in on Tenacious Z now. Looking for position here for that top spot to lead a couple laps. Cunning Wind in the top 10 in points. Good consistent finishes so far for him. Depends on where your braking point is. You get so loose coming off at 2. You could really overdo it going to 3 if you don't time it right.
Yeah, I noticed when I was running laps here by myself, if you really get hard into the brakes, it gets loose as hell.
Yeah, it either does that, or if it's too tight, you just dart into the wall. Cunning Wind made a little contact with the wall coming out of 2. You see they get a little wiggly coming out of the corners here now. The setups the car is getting nice and worn in. Getting hot and heavy. Again, if you're just tuning in, Tenacious Z is your leader. Cunning Wind is in second. Jigsaw, sir, and Tenacious Z hits the wall again after making contact with Cunning Wind, and Cunning Wind is going to be your leader for at least this lap. Jigsaw in second, Tenacious Z moves into third, and a rare mistake by Tenacious Z, I would say.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there. Maybe a lag spike, or reach for his soda, or
Yeah. Yeah, Cunning Wind was ready to pounce. Looks like in 4th place. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who that is? You believe it's at Bass Pro Shops? Or no, J. Cole there in 4th. Lava Cakes in 5th. X Factor Mike at 6th. Keaton in 7th. And a good battle here all across the board at every part of the track right now.
With that being said, Tom, I'm going to take us to the Quad Cam. Because, you know, we got Mike in 6th and 7th, and we have Tenacious Z and Cunning Wind, our leader, in the bottom left and right. Give us a little bit of a perspective of what's going on in the front and the middle of the pack. As we see, Tenacious Z is going to make a move trying to get back into the lead, and he's going to take it quite handedly. And Tenacious Z, and Cunning Wind is going to fight back and take that back from him on that backstretch, and is going to maintain the lead, although Tenacious Z did have it for about a turn and a half. Cunning Wind fighting to maintain the advantage over that Toyota, wanting to show out for the Fords tonight, as we see him try to do some blocking moves on Tenacious Z, last week's winner, and also driving very dominantly tonight.
Yeah, he's also our points leader.
Points leader making a move, going below the line and taking the lead from Cunning Wind, Tom.
Wow. That's impressive. I mean, for him to be able to do that this far into the race with the car this many laps in just shows that he's smooth. The Cunning Wind being aggressive all over the back bumper there in second place. J. Cole in third, trying to gain some ground. And X Factor Mike in fourth.
Now he spun out earlier and was in 11th. He's worked his way all the way back up to 4th place, Tom.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to dip and go ahead and pit. Can't blame him there.
Okay, taking a little bit of a gamble, try to get in there early, factoring in as he would, because that's in his namesake.
Yeah,
that
we got 30 laps to go, dude. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's thinking maybe later on I can hold it a little longer, maybe stretch it to the end, and then if there's a caution or anything happens towards the end, you can head on into the pits, and then he's really in the money.
Yeah, I think this will be, if it plays out the way it is, it goes green the rest of the way, this pit stop right now is going to be the last time they'll pit, because they can make it about 35, 40 laps if they've done their math as well as if they've taken care of their tires. Tenacious Z is your leader, and he's going to pit, conceding the lead to Cunning Wind. J. Cole is in second place, and I do believe Keaton is in third.
I think Mike, being a veteran driver, knowing how to conserve his tires through a run, it was a really smart play right there.
Yeah, I think so too. Hopefully that'll work out for him. He'll get a good finish out of it. Everybody plays a little bit to the beat of their own drum. Cunning Wind, your leader. So you got 2 Fords and a Toyota. Chevy sniffing in the top 5. I think in fourth there is Lava Cakes. Cunning Wind, again, is your leader, putting down some laps. Got away from Tenacious Z as he pitted. These guys are awaiting the pit. So once they pit, we'll pan over to another group. Hopefully give us some insight. And I do believe it's interesting who takes the dogleg and who doesn't. And coming back up, going into turn 1, how pissed off would you be if you get doored? As you see Keaton now pit, and Dee is now pitting as well in the Smithfield 10 car.
What really makes me wonder, Tom, is there any correlation to the people who use a wheel versus a controller and how they drive on this track? Like, so. You know, if you have a wheel, are you gonna take the dog leg? You know, if you have a controller, do you not take the dog leg because it's too wobbly?
I think for this track in particular, either side will take the dog leg. It's all dependent upon if you're on a controller, you may want the car to be a little bit looser. So you're able to hold it a little bit longer, but that means you're going to burn a lot more right rear than you would a wheel driver, because wheel drivers have a little bit more stability than a controller driver would, as a joystick versus a steering wheel. So right now, as we are going through the pit cycle, please bear with us. We have about less than 20 laps to go before this big dance is over. 156 laps, 250 miles at the Phoenix 250. See if we can ride around with X Factor Mike, who I do believe is cruising around about 7th or 8th. Got Tenacious Z in 3rd place right now. Driving around the 5th is X Factor Mike. See who is in front of him. Roars in the 43, Sunoco. All right, and your leader once again. Drum roll, please. Tenacious Z in the 18 M&M's car. It looks like he'll have enough to make it the rest of the way. Sorry, Trent, why didn't mean to talk over you there.
Oh, that's okay, buddy. X Factor Mike has fought his way back through the pack and is now in 4th place. We got Keaton rolling in 8th currently with our leader in the bottom right, Tenacious Z, dominating once again this evening. We're rolling around with I Pet My Ducky on the bottom left. Thank you, Tom Pockets, for coming out and hanging out with us for this entire race. Yoda's for the win.
Tenacious Z is the leader. He's in a Toyota, kicking some ass right now. Good to see him out, have a good run. Consistent front runner all season long so far. X Factor Mike now moving into 3rd place. Making moves. Again, they're not going to have to pit. This will be it for them. They should be able to make it.
Make it like Island Boys.
I'm a just.
He's trying to make it. Rolling around with Tenacious Z.
Has a good size lead.
Sorry, Tom.
Big scuffle in the back from 2nd on back. $15 laps to go. See if anybody has anything for that 18 car. Big battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. X Factor Mike, Keaton, Nibbles. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Roar's 43 car is in 2nd. J. Cole's in third. He may be a lap down. Didi trying to stay on the lead lap. Oh, making contact at 10 and 18. 10 hits the inside wall, keeps it together. Trying to hang on. As we head over to the quad cam. See somewhere everybody else is. Cunning Wind in fourth. X Factor Mike in fifth. J. Cole in third, I believe. Tenacious D incurring some lap traffic now. Militia moves over for the 18. Lets him by. Good sportsmanship there. He'll try to fight for his spot, though. He gives nothing away. Not for free.
You cannot have it for free.
Who is going to give him some? We have less than 10 laps to go at the end of the Phoenix 250. And thank you for joining us tonight. If you had a chance to stop on by. Once again, Tenacious Z is your leader. Taking it to the house.
Showing us how those
8 laps to
Yodas
go.
roll, Tom. Once again.
Toyota is going to get a big boost in points this week. The manufacturers extending Zach McCann's lead in the points race. Again, 6 laps to go. Excuse me, 5 laps to go. And Tenacious D, as long as he doesn't make any major mistakes, he should be the winner. Knock on wood for him.
So I had some fun facts for you guys earlier in the race. I got one more for you. There's been twice at Phoenix Raceway that a father and or son had won the race. Dale Earnhardt and Dale Jr. have both won here, and Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott have both won at Phoenix. So there's another little fun fact for you before the end of our Phoenix 250. Tenacious Z kicking some ass here yet again tonight, Tom.
Yeah, it was interesting to see Tired Kibbles in the first 2 stages really show up in his debut. But Tenacious Z has shown the experience. He has shown up here tonight, and he has laid it down here at Phoenix, this beautiful racetrack. Again, reconfigured. And, again, I fell in love with it. Love driving around this track. I get about 26.3. Can't really get
So
under
what does that
26.3.
exactly mean, they reconfigured? I guess I don't understand.
So they reconfigured the track. So where the dog leg is and where they cut used to be the backstretch, and that's where they cut. So out of turns 1 and 2 used to be down that stretch, used to be the front straightaway. They used to be where the start-finish line used to be.
Alrighty.
So they just basically flipped it. And it's created better racing. Kind of takes the dog leg out of it just a little bit. Rory in the 43 Sunoco. Gaining some ground. So is J. Cole. There's only 2 laps left here. Kind of like what you see here today from Kibbles, from J. Cole after not making the race last week. And Cunning win. Again, another strong top 5 here for him tonight. Last lap here at the Phoenix 250. Here we go. No cautions all night long. Salute to the drivers. Had some incidents, but again, really solid racing by everyone. As we go into 3 and 4, Tenacious Z is on a Sunday cruise here Saturday night at the Phoenix 250, presented by TA Broadcasting. Your Gears Cup Series Phoenix 250 winner and second week in a row, Tenacious Z 13. Hats off to him, as he is your winner. Second is number 43, Roars in the 51. J. Cole is third. Fourth is Cunning Wind. The top, round out your top 5, I do believe. Keaton Sawyers in the 19. Retired Kibbles, excuse me, in the 38. Yeah, Cunning Wind, Keaton, Retired Kibbles in the 6th. Keaton actually finished in the top 5. Again, thank you to the final stage sponsor, BBC Plowing. Again, next winter, wherever you are, if there's snow that needs to be plowed, contact BBC Plowing. With BBC Plowing, our guys with the big black trucks will come and plow the shit out of your driveway and blow your mind with their low budget on the down low payment plan. There's no reason not to call BBC Plowing. So call 1-800-PLOW-BBC. That is 1-800-PLOW-BBC. Because our BBC is so damn good, even your wife will love it. Again, your winner tonight is Tenacious Z, showing up here, finishing second. Got all jumbled up there. No, Tenacious Z is your winner. See if we can get a post-race interview here. Good racing here tonight. Again, no cautions. Getting a call here now. Trying to get some guys in the booth for the TA Broadcasting post-race show for the Gears Cup Series. Again, as we are waiting to see if we can get a little post-race interview, next week we are at Sonoma Raceway. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. That'll be a wild one for sure. Again, 2 races, 2 weeks in a row. Tenacious Z is your winner of the Phoenix 250. Wait to see if we can get him into the chat. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Phoenix 250, presented by TA Broadcast, the Gears Cup Series. We have our winner for the second week in a row, Tenacious Z. Do you have a copy, sir? He's gone. J. Cole, are you here? I guess what we'll do here going forward seems to have some technical difficulties with the race interview process here, the post-race show. We're going to wrap it up here and get ready for next week at Sonoma. Maybe we can figure that shit out. Again, this is the TA Broadcasting presenting the Gears Cup Series. And we do apologize for the technical difficulties here tonight. But again, your winner tonight, Tenacious Z, with his second week in a row, going to extend his points lead as we wrap it up and head off to Sonoma. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time next week. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great evening.